Roger, Roger.
Can you hear me better now, Sergeant?
Yes, sir. I got you now, Mr.
I'm so sorry. As I mentioned, we are living hand to mouth, and I'm using a free phone, and I actually had to switch computers. That's what took me so long.
Okay. No, that's fine. That's fine. It was kind of, a little bit ago, it was just kind of in and out, so I didn't know if it was...
I figured out what it was. I was doing a Linux update in the background, and it did something, and that's just killed my Firefox, and we're lucky we were still talking.
I got you. Well, no, I just wanted to call you back, touch base with you, just like I told you I would. I spoke with Lance Corporal Maule shortly after we got done with our conversation. Basically, she told me as far as the recollection of the events, pretty much what you said, that she came out and she assisted the other officer involved. We actually, I had her go ahead and review the tape, the roadside. Her car's kind of positioned behind the initial primary car, enforcement vehicle. So
yeah,
two totally different departments.
Sure, I get it.
So there's not a lot of footage that's going to be there of the actual.
Well, we got the audio from her.
Just because you've got a Tahoe and
no, I can see that. Now, you have the audio, right?
Yeah, the audio is there. Basically, what you've got is, as far as Rule 5 request, and that's what I asked her. Had she been served with a Rule 5? That has not happened on our end.
Yeah, I figured that, and that comports with my experience with the Yemassee Municipal Court. Did by any chance did you review the audio?
I did. I reviewed it.
Okay, so you heard her laugh when I asked for a phone call. Now
there was about her dealings is about pretty much from the time she gets there.
Yeah, but I know that I heard him. I know I heard him on in person, and I believe I might be misremembering this, but I believe it's on the audible on the Rule 5 video that I have from Mann's car. There was a lot of traffic, so I might be misremembering this, but I remember hearing them laugh when I asked for my phone call. Did you hear that part?
I didn't, Mr. Melendez, and there again, like you just said, there's a lot of traffic.
Yep.
You've actually got some background radio interference.
But you can hear. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to speak over you. I got a little delay on my phone. Okay. You can hear Mann telling her that I did not signal, right?
There, you don't really hear.
What?
You can hear her talking to Elizabeth.
No. When Mann speaks to,
I don't hear that.
Really, because Mann speaks to Maule directly and tells her that I did not signal. Are you sure? Did you hear?
You gotta understand. I'm reviewing it on a laptop, so we don't have it blown up, and I don't have the audio.
Well, can you email it to me? Just because I have to show.
I'm gonna tell you the process.
I know, but that's going to take longer than the 2 days, and they've made us wait since the 17th.
Well, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to give you basically our process. We have our own as far as general counsel here within the department. All right.
May I speak to him?
We have two different. We have general counsel, and then we have the FOIA division.
Well, first, may I speak to the general counsel about this?
Yep.
Okay.
So what you're gonna have to do in order to get that Rule 5 to file a Rule 5 through SCDPS and get that on your own, you can go through general counsel.
Okay, I'd like to speak to him now, because if you listened to it and you did not hear her lapel mic catch Corporal Mann say that we had changed lanes without signaling, I'm finding that difficult to understand. Did you hear that part or no?
This is what I'm looking at, Mr. Melendez. It's kind of like I explained to you a little bit ago. What I'm looking at is I'm looking for as far as the trooper and policy and procedure.
Yeah, I understand. You've mentioned that before, but you're telling me that you listened to the recording, and you were telling me that you did not hear Corporal Mann say to her lapel mic that I changed lanes without signaling, and I'm finding that difficult to understand. Are you sure you heard the whole tape?
Mr. Melendez.
Mm-hmm.
What just explain.
Uh-oh. We're breaking up. Uh-oh. Are you there still? Oh.
Yep, I'm here.
Okay, good. I'm going to shut something else off here.
Okay.
My goodness. It's going to take me a moment, please. I have to close another window. So, again, you're saying that you listened to the audio, but that you did not hear Corporal Mann when he first spoke to Trooper Maule say that the reason he pulled us over was because we had not signaled before the lane change. You're saying you did not hear that?
No, this is what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, listen to me. Don't think or don't take what I'm looking at policy and procedural violations.
So you're not going to answer that question.
From the time that I'm looking at it different than you are.
Yes, I understand. It's difficult to make somebody there's a paycheck.
I expect that from you. This is your case, so you're gonna. What I'm looking for is, did Trooper Maule act inappropriate? Did she violate any policies? Were there anything procedurally wrong with what she did?
You said you listened to the audio, and you have not
Mr.
answered specifically.
Listen, you're sitting here telling me, you're saying no. You can't put stuff in my mouth. I'm telling you, yes, I did listen to the audio, and I listened to it.
Did you hear him talk to her?
I watched the tape. You're going to have to make that determination. What you have to understand what you're trying to do, or what you're trying to get out of it, and what I'm looking at is two totally different things.
Yes, I understand. And that's where the cash cow comes in.
And I'm going to provide you with a number that you can contact them directly, our general counsel, and they're going to give you the steps in order to get this video released to you. All right. As far as Trooper Maule and any wrongdoing on her behalf, I think we had, as far as the falsely searching of the vehicle, and that she told Elizabeth that as far as the phone.
You heard that, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I heard the conversation with Elizabeth.
All right, now,
okay.
I understand.
So that's what I'm, Mr. Mimmin.
I'm listening.
That's the two issues that I'm looking at.
Sure.
Okay. That's what I'm going to address. That's all that I'm going to address.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's what the complaint is.
Yes.
Okay? All right. So as far as me looking at it and seeing if there's any policy or procedural violations, there are none on our end.
So Can you please tell me the name of the counsel and see if there's some, before you do that, is there some way that a trooper can be there to witness this hearing? Because I believe you will see a violation of the law when you go there.
Well, you talking about on your court date?
Yes, at 3 p.m. on Thursday, there will be a
on the court date.
Really? Trooper Maule will be there. That's great. I'm glad to hear that. Will Trooper Maule be wearing her lapel mic at that time?
In the courtroom, probably not.
Please, can you ensure that? Because I'm telling you that if I get caught recording, Judge McKinney could put me in jail for 6 months. But if a law enforcement is recording what I am telling you will be a crime on their part, then I don't have to worry about recording it. I'm pretty sure that if Josh Jetter and Trooper Maule and Lieutenant, I think it's Christina Hernandez. No, she's off for 6 weeks. Lieutenant Dot, I'm blanking on her last name, from the Hampton Sheriffs, are all there, that one of you could record it and then be able to confirm that they are breaking the law. As a law enforcement officer, I would think that if I gave you a tip that somebody's about to break the law, that you should be able to record it when you walk in there, right?
You'll have to, when you get to the courthouse on that day, Mr. Melendez.
Yes.
You can make those requests.
But I can make the request of Trooper Maule?
That judge down there.
No, I can make the request of whom? Of Trooper Maule, that she turn on her lapel mic, or what?
You can make that request to the court, yes, sir.
I can ask.
The court is gonna establish what they allow in their courtroom and what they don't allow. So that's all up to that judge. We don't have any bearings on that.
I have a recording of them breaking the law. Shall I send it to your general counsel?
Well, our general counsel is going to deal specifically, and that's what I want you to understand. What it's kind of like everything's got a part. My part is, hey, as a supervisor, I'm going to go back and I'm going to look and see if there are violations there.
And you were unable to determine from the lapel mic whether Corporal Mann spoke to Trooper Maule.
Sir, like I explained to you, the only what I'm looking at are the two allegations. Right?
Okay.
The allegations
so you're saying you listened to it, but you didn't hear it. But now you're saying you're not going to hear it. Is that right?
No, you're putting words into my mouth.
Well, I'm asking you. Did you hear her?
What you're saying?
Did you hear her speak to Maule?
I'm being very clear on what I'm saying.
Sure. Did you hear her speak to Maule? That's what I'm asking right now.
I explained that. I explained that to you, Mr. Melendez. I said I heard. Okay. Lance Corporal Maule addresses Elizabeth. All right.
Oh, I see. So the totality of the evidence here includes the reason for the stop, and Trooper Maule spoke to Corporal Mann, but you're telling me you're not going to listen to that part of the evidence. Is that right?
This is your proceeding. So once you get.
Well, I can't get the video. I can't get the video in time, though, can I? Unless you email it to me right now, and you have it in your possession. They had the video from Mann's car in their possession. Do you see the pattern here?
There's a legal process.
Yes, and we did that already. We filed a Rule 5.
Right, well, you have not with the Highway Patrol.
Well, we did with the embassy, and in open court they said that they would do that, and they said that they had already. They said that they would do that in 10 days, and I have a recording of them lying.
You're going to have to take that up with them. We don't have anything. We have nothing to do with that, sir. All
right. So again, I'm going to ask you one more time, and then you just tell me the name of the general counsel, because
general counsel.
If you're telling me that you listened to the tape, but you are not telling me that you heard her speak to Maule, I'm finding that difficult to understand.
That's not what I said.
Okay, tell me, did you hear her speak to Trooper Maule? I'm sorry, Corporal Maule.
I just.
Man.
Yes, sir. I did. I told you I heard Lance Corporal Maule speaking with Elizabeth, asking her.
Well, that was after. That was after speaking to Mann.
That she was asking her to leave her phone.
And.
Okay.
Can you play it?
And what?
You have it in your laptop now. Can you play it?
Mr. Melendez.
Uh-huh.
I can't. I can say it over and over, but I'm going to give you a number.
Yes, I'll accept the number.
If you want to file a Rule 5
I have already asked you for that. Tell me the telephone number. I'll type it in.
Got something to write with?
I am typing now.
Okay. It's Paula Davis. And like I said, that's the Office of General Counsel. Right? And the phone number for her is going to be area code 803-896-7965.
So are you seriously not going to disclose that you heard Trooper Maule speak to Corporal Mann?
Mr. Melendez, listen, your case, you're coming up for your case, okay, as far as your trial date. I have no bearing on that.
Yes or no?
All right, irregardless of what I'm watching is an allegation.
Yes or no?
Basically, the email that came in is saying, hey, you as a sergeant, we've got a citizen complaint.
Are you saying no, you did not hear, or yes, you did hear her speak to Mann?
So that's what I'm explaining to you. What I'm addressing is the complaint issues. Now,
the reason that she searched the car. Wait a minute. Now, the complaint has to do with a lawful search. Wait a minute. Now, this is not fair.
Let me talk.
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. Because I've gave you plenty of time, and I've listened to you.
Yes.
No problem. Okay. The complaint issues was the search and her speaking to us.
Are you still there?
I reviewed that. All right. So the next step is this. Either if you want to pursue it further and do a formal complaint.
Yes, I would like to do that, and I will go to a website, but we have to go to court at 3 p.m. on Thursday after being denied this evidence. Please tell me that you understand that the reason for the search was given to Trooper Maule by Corporal Mann, and that you did or did not hear him tell her the reason for the stop or the search.
Mr. Melendez, I'm gonna let you can go through that, okay?
I can't, because it's going to be how long, how many weeks will it be after the trial?
Get the video.
I have to.
All right, listen, I'm going to give you a website, okay?
Sure.
And you can actually fill this if you want to file a formal complaint against. And listen, you filing a formal complaint. This is irrelevant of any other department. We're talking about specifically Trooper Maule, okay? That's what the issue.
I have my fingers on the keyboard ready to type, sir.
Okay. All right. If you go to scdps
sc.gov/
Nope.
Okay.
Hold on. You're going to go to scdps.sc.gov.
And then what?
All right, that's going to be the South Carolina Department of Public Safety.
I've been there. I already read that.
You've been there already?
I read it to you. I just read it to you.
If you go to that website, you'll go to the home page. Down at the bottom of the page, there's going to be an icon that says "How do I?" All right. If you press on that, it's going to give you about nine different request there. There's one there in the middle.
File a complaint about an officer. So when you do that, it gives me the citizen's complaint. But still, that's not going to give me my Rule 5 evidence by Thursday at 3 p.m. So
no, sir. This is what I'm trying to explain to you, Mr. Melendez. There's two different things, and I think we're kind of crossing, going back and forth.
But the fact that you are,
if you want the Rule 5, you have to go through General Counsel.
Yes, I understand that,
that's our legal.
But the fact that wait a minute, the fact that you as a sergeant are telling me that you refuse to answer whether you heard Trooper Maule speak to Corporal Mann, despite that's what led to the search, makes me very suspicious. Wouldn't you be suspicious of anybody who told you that?
It's not being suspicious.
It is suspicious. It's absolutely suppressing evidence.
You're almost asking me questions, but you're expecting me to say something.
No. I'm asking you.
I'm not going to.
Well, that's fine. Because all right, then
I'm not going to speculate. Okay?
I'm not asking you to speculate. You listened to the tape.
On the traffic stop.
You did listen to the tape. You said, right?
You will have an opportunity to listen if you want to Rule 5 them, sir.
I have a question for you.
All right. Like I've explained to you 3 times already. Okay. I'm not in the position or willing to sit here and go through this whole tape with you. No.
I just want to ask you this one question. I just want to ask you the question. Did you listen to the tape and hear Trooper Maule speak to Corporal Mann just before they searched the car? What did they say to each other?
I can't say it.
Why?
Any other way.
Under what law do you have?
I've addressed your 2 concerns. Okay.
The concern has to do with an unlawful search, and what led to the search.
Mr. Melendez, you have your information, okay, to General Counsel, correct? Have I provided you with a number to where you can get this information?
You've given me 803-896-7965.
Yes, sir. All right, and that will go straight to Miss Davis, who is there at the Office of General Counsel, and she will be able to guide you further.
What liability does the Highway Patrol have for not disclosing this information if I am found guilty, but this was suppressed from me? Who has jurisdiction over you?
Well, there hasn't been any suppression.
Well, you've not told me what I've asked you, which was
what I'm telling you
to the tape. You said you heard her talk.
Has not received a Rule 5 or any subpoenas for any information. Okay, so up to this point, nothing has been produced and on our behalf that requesting a video. Okay, so you can take it. It's kind of like I explained to you our previous conversation. Hey, if it has not, then I'm gonna direct you and get you on the right path. That's what I'm trying to do.
Who is above General Counsel?
General Counsel is our legal department for the South Carolina Department of Public Safety. That is our counsel.
Okay. Will you stay on the line while I speak to them? Who do I ask for again? Paula?
Paula Davis.
Paula Davis.
Paula Davis
See?
is not available.
So
record your message after the tone. When you've finished, you can hang up or press 1 for more options.
Paula Davis, I'm on speakerphone right now with Sergeant, Rogers?
Mm-hmm.
Sergeant Rogers, you have told me that I'm to speak to Paula Davis to request Rule 5 evidence from Lance Corporal Laura A. Maule, who on July 16 did, in my opinion, what is an unlawful search. I have been denied the Rule 5 evidence from Yemassee, even though they said that they would give it to us. We did file for it on the 17th. Does that comport with what you understand, Sergeant? Sergeant? Sergeant, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Do you understand what I
What
just
was that?
asked? Did you understand what I just asked of your General Counsel just now? Sergeant.
What
Sergeant,
Yes.
Sergeant, you are on speakerphone with General Counsel Paula Davis's voicemail. Do you understand that I am asking for the Rule 5 evidence that, as I explained to you, had been promised to us by Yemassee Municipal Court, but according to you, was never requested from them? Do you confirm that they never requested the Rule 5
Mr.
evidence?
Melendez, I don't know what was promised to you.
No, do you confirm that you never received the Rule 5?
Mr. Melendez.
Yes, sir.
Listen to me. Okay? I'm trying to help you. All right? But I'm not going to go back and forth.
No, I just want to know. You did say earlier...
And you trying to put stuff in,
I can play your...
trying to spin it in your favor.
I can play your tape back. You said that you had not received a Rule 5. Is that true or false?
I told... Mr. Melendez,
Mm-hmm.
I told you this. Okay, we have not received any Rule 5 requests for our video. I don't know what they told you.
Okay, no, I don't need to. We don't need to go over that part. That's fine. You have not received. Wait a minute. Just to confirm, you have not.
Your next step are to call General Counsel.
If you are satisfied with your recording,
and file the
To
paperwork to
review
get
it, press
your Rule 5
To send
request
a message
in.
now, press 1.
Okay?
To mark it as important,
Now, as far as
press
if
2.
you want to further
To mark it, press
your complaint on, all right, with Lance Corporal Maule, you can go to the SCDPS webpage and fill out that online citizens complaint form, and that will go to our Office of Professional Responsibility. Right? Okay? But
I'm still here.
are you talking to me, or you
No.
talking to?
No, you and I are going to you and I are. Sergeant, you and I are on speakerphone with General Counsel Paula Davis's voicemail, and you have just told me that Yemassee Municipal Court has not issued a Rule 5 for Lance Corporal Laura A. Maule's video from July 16 at mile marker 37 on I-95. Is that true?
What I'm telling you, we have not received a Rule 5 request.
That's fine. That's what I asked.
Nobody has. Okay.
That's what I asked you. That's
right.
When we review. If you ever review this, I'm sure you record. So I'm sure if you review it, you will find that it's true what I said. And if you listen to the tape, you will listen. If you listen to the tape, you may hear Corporal Mann tell Trooper Maule the false statement that we had not signaled before changing lanes. And that's what I needed to get to the General Counsel. Now at 3 p.m. on Thursday, we would like one of your troopers to be there with a recording device because we are reporting federal and state crimes, to wit, that officers of the Municipal Court of Yemassee have colluded to suppress exculpatory evidence in our case and are threatening us with 6 months in jail instead of the $200 fine, and they've already taken $615 each. Does that sound like the truth?
Mr. Melendez, that has nothing to do with that point.
No, it has everything to do with what I asked you, and that's all true, and that's fine. I'm going to go ahead and approve that. What?
If you are satisfied with your recording, press 1. To review it, press. To send your message now, press 1. To mark it as important, press 2. To mark as message marked important. To send your message now, press 1. To remove important mark, press 2. To mark as private, press 3. Message sent.
Okay, so we did what we came here to do, even though you were frustrated with what I was saying. If you review the audio, you will hear that I told you the truth, that I did not put words in your mouth, that I asked you specific questions pertinent to the report that I'm making, to wit that Lance Corporal Maule did search the car after being told that we were requesting an attorney, that we were requesting a phone call, that we were declining the search, and also that Corporal Mann did not tell the truth to Trooper Maule. If you receive, as a police officer, a report of someone lying to the police in an investigation, must you investigate that or no?
Well, sir, you will have your trial date.
Yes, I am officially reporting that crime to you. Do you accept that crime as I allege it to you, sir?
Mr. Melendez.
Are you accepting my report of this crime against your own trooper?
All information.
I'm sorry, you're breaking up. Say again, please.
Yeah, I'm getting background.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm going to lower the volume here. Could you say again, please?
As I've told you, I'm still getting background.
All right, I'll fix it. Hold on. Is that better?
That might be a little bit. Yep, that's better now.
Okay.
As I told you, you're going to have your day in court. All right. You said that's the 19th.
Yes, at 3 p.m. I would like Trooper Maule with a recording device, or somebody else with a recording device there, because this is my official report to your. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to hear. I didn't mean to speak over you, but I got a delay. I just want to say this is my official report to your agency of crimes against your trooper, to wit, Corporal Mann lied to Trooper Maule. Do you accept my report as I allege this?
Well, I don't think there's anything to accept. I mean, that's not.
It's just a report. I'm filing a police report with you.
You know, you're not actually filing a police report. You're making a statement that you're recording, which, I mean, that's not a documented statement.
So will you document that I made that statement? I'm sorry, I'll fix it again. Will you accept? Will you document that I have reported that to you, please?
Well, there's nothing to document, Mr. Melendez.
No, I'm asking, will you document that I reported this to you? If I lied to you just now, you could charge me with lying to an officer, right?
So you have that documented.
Well, I have this call documented, but I'm asking you, will you document this in the files?
If you have this call documented and it's recorded, then there's no disputing what the allegations that you're making.
Okay, so you have heard my allegation. Is that true?
Mr. Melendez, you're still giving me echo.
Oh man, I'm so sorry. Let me fix that some different way. Is that better?
That's better.
Okay, so could you tell me, could you please tell me that you heard my allegation that Corporal Mann lied to Trooper Maule? Please tell me that you heard that.
You're wanting to make a formal complaint.
I am.
Mr. Melendez. I have provided you the online citizen's complaint.
Sure, I did that. I'm taking care of that right now. I'm asking you, did you hear me Did you hear me tell you that Corporal Man lied to Trooper Maule?
Mr. Melendez, I don't know how else to say it to you.
That's a yes or no question. It's a simple question. If you were under oath, you wouldn't be able to deny that you heard me, right?
I'm not under oath.
I know you're not, but you're hearing me now, right?
This is a proceeding that hasn't even taken place yet.
They are going to take away my girlfriend's house and my house.
I don't really understand why.
Because she's going to lose her career over a $200 ticket that's based on a false law. It wasn't even the right statute. But I'm asking you, did you hear me say?
You have to go before a judge on that.
Yes, but yes, we're trying to do that. We're trying to do that. Did you? Can you hear me?
Recordings is not the place to argue that fact.
That's fine. Can you hear me?
Okay. I can hear you. Yes.
Did you hear me say that Trooper Maule was lied to by Corporal Mann?
I've heard a lot, Mr. Melendez.
Yes, but you didn't answer that question. Is that okay, we're going in circles here. Are you going to tell the truth if you're under oath about this conversation?
What about this conversation?
Will you tell the truth if you are asked under oath?
Information that has no relevance to, all this is relevant to your court case.
I'm just asking you if you heard me. Are you a human being or not? Did you hear me say that Corporal Mann lied to you? If I lied to you right now, I could be in trouble for lying to an officer. So did I tell you that Mann lied to Maule? It's my allegation. Just admit that I said it so that we can go.
Okay. I'm not going to admit to anything. I mean, these are your allegations.
I'm asking you, did you hear me say those allegations?
You got them recorded, Mr. Melendez.
So that's a yes, then you heard me.
No, I'm telling you, you've got them recorded, so, I mean, what else? What else would you want? You got to keep that thing turned down.
Oh, shit.
I'm hearing myself talk.
Well, I would like to hear you talk in court.
Well,
I'm going to go because you're being evasive and you know it. So I'm going to go, okay?
No, I'm not.
Okay. Did I tell you? Did I tell you, by the way, did I tell you that Maule lied, I'm sorry, yeah, Mann lied to Maule? Did I tell you that?
Listen, as far as the complaints go, okay, I've addressed those, okay, I've pointed you in the right direction. If you want to further the complaint and make it an official, all right, you've got your complaint form that you said you're working on right now. All right, I've also directed you in the way of general counsel. You've got to keep that recorder turned down.
Is there some reason why you won't answer that one question?
I'm going to issue on your behalf for Rule 5. Okay, that's all I can do for you.
What's the reason that you won't answer that one question? You've answered other questions before. What's the reason you won't answer that question?
Do you have anything further as far as complaints?
Yes, I'm complaining. I'm complaining that your trooper was lied to, and when your agency was told that they would not admit they heard me say that your trooper was lied to. That's my complaint.
That's not a complaint, sir.
Well, frankly, words have meanings, and it is. Is there anything else you think I should ask? Because you're not answering my question, and you're wasting my time.
Well, I mean, I'm trying to be as helpful as I can.
Okay, let me ask you this: how long is that audio that you have?
It's about 3 minutes.
No way. That's a lie. They were there she was there longer than that. I have that on video. Tell me how long she was there on the scene according to the recording.
Mr. Melendez, if you request it, you can get all that. Nobody's trying to hide anything from you. But there's a legal process that you have to go through.
How long is the audio portion of Trooper Maule's experience at mile marker 37 on July 16 at my stop, please?
Mr. Melendez, all we're doing is going from one question to another.
No. I asked you if you had any other questions that you thought I should ask, and you told me to ask that other question, and that's the question I'm asking. How long is the audio of the stop from Trooper Maul's recording. That's what I'm asking. You're saying it's 3 minutes. I am saying that's not true, and you know it. Tell me how long the recording is, please.
The recording we have is 3 minutes and 7 seconds.
No way.
That's
she was there longer than that. I have Rule 5 evidence from Mann's car showing that she was there longer than that. That's not true.
Okay.
If it's edited, the FBI will speak to you. Do you have anything else for me?
No. Do you have anything else for me?
Yes, I would like a copy of that recording, please.
Sir, I gave you the office of General Counsel.
Yeah, I left a message already with them, and they haven't called me back yet.
Well, just give them a few minutes, and they'll call you back. All right? And they're going to get you through, getting you a copy of it.
When I get them on the phone,
okay.
will you stay on the phone if they call right now?
Well, you won't need me. That has nothing to do. I'm getting background again.
How about now?
Have anything? Yeah, I still got background.
All right.
If you get in touch with, they're going to get you squared away.
Okay.
Okay?
Anything else you'd like me to ask?
No, sir.
Have a nice day.
All right? You too.
Hampton, Holly 4, copy, Jack, stop.
How y'all doing today?
What were we doing?
I'm going to explain all that to you. I'm also member of the police department, okay? Here's my options. You execute that lane change in front of me without utilizing your turn signal. You drifted over. You just changed lanes. No signal. You got to use that turn signal 100 feet before actually executing that lane change, okay?
His father just died. He borrowed this vehicle from my friend to travel.
Okay.
And returning. So I'm going to let you know that right off the gate. That's why I didn't know what we did. We usually carry it perfect.
I'm sorry if I did something wrong. I didn't mean it.
Okay.
Okay. Anything you want us to do?
You have a driver's license,
Yes, sir.
registration,
Yes, sir.
insurance
Absolutely.
It's
information
my
with you?
friend's driver's license. My friend's car. Can I have this for the...
Absolutely.
I changed lanes. This thing beeps when I change lanes.
Yeah,
What's that?
That's true. It does have an automatic thing. It's not my car.
It's not my car, so when it beeps, I notice that when I signal, it doesn't beep, and
Usually it lets us know that's true.
my dad just
Is
died.
that the thing in the... That's registration.
Okay.
Here's the insurance.
That one's expired.
She said it's good though. She said you could call it in. It's good. She
Well,
did
here's the
tell me she
problem.
wasn't
Well,
sure.
first off, I made a mistake. It said effective 2016. It doesn't have an expiration date. And while I can call and find out, it's required that anybody operating a motor vehicle would have current proof of insurance in the vehicle. Alright? Hang on to that one, okay? So if you don't mind, do me a favor, go ahead and step out for me. We're going to talk about some stuff. Go ahead. I mean, like I said, the reason why I stopped you is you changed lanes unlawfully. There was no turn signal indicating that you were changing lanes. You have to use your turn signal 100 feet without actually doing so, okay?
Yes, sir.
Now, all I did was write you a warning for that, okay? So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to have you step out and you're going to walk back here in front of this white car for me, okay? And get everything else there, okay? Go ahead and step out for me. Thank you.
Holly 4, copy, Jeff, stop.